Hi anybody, I'm Luppi and we're playing more Mario Minecraft. On a development note, or a video recording note, my experiments with OBS and Streamlabs didn't really pan out. Both of them have very similar audio quirks with my capture card apparently. And also, Streamlabs is also a little blurry. I don't know if OBS was. I didn't notice it when I was editing, but I did notice it on some of the Streamlab videos for Minecraft. So if you noticed it, like when we were getting all the wheat, that's what that was. I didn't realize Streamlabs was a little more CPU intensive, apparently. So being on the same settings as OBS really wasn't smart. That being said, we're using Rec Central again. I don't really mind, like it does have, it's a little easier to control like your settings and stuff, and you can have multiple settings you can switch on, which OBS you can't too, you can make your own scenes or whatever, blah blah blah. But I don't know, I never really figured out a fix for the issue I had with it originally, which was the videos it spits out I can't edit, so I have to put them in the editor, export them, and then I have a video I can actually edit. So it's not that bad of a thing, it's just, if I let videos pile up, then that becomes an issue. So that's it. We're gonna be using Rec Central until I get a different computer to record on. Or a different capture card. I don't know, like, with the OBS stuff, like, I feel like the only way to fix it would be to, just get a better computer. A newer computer, not necessarily better. Definitely a newer one that has, like, the fix I was told was plug into your, like, a USB-C port, which my iMac doesn't have one. It's a 2011 model. It doesn't have any of this fancy stuff. Or is it 2011? I thought it was, I don't know, 2011, 2012, I don't remember. Somewhere in there. Hello, doggy. Are you supposed to be there? So, what were we doing last time and what are we gonna do today? Oh, we were messing with the wool. Okay. And I don't know what we did. Did we cave? Is that it? Oh, I remember. We made the... How could I forget? We were doing the ring around the world. That's right. So if we have cobblestone, which I know that we do, what we want to do probably is gather some wood, make some pickaxes, or just exploit the pickaxes we do have. I don't really care at this point. And then do some more underground digging. I don't know. We got some sticks. Do we have torches though? I feel like we used up all our torches too, didn't we? That's unfortunate. Well, I guess the first thing we're gonna do is get a lot of sticks. And make sure we get a lot of torches, and make sure we get a lot of, more than our fair share of pickaxes. We do have a few though, so I'm not too worried. But I'd like more. We should always have more, you know? Like a whole thing full of them. And where's our coal? Did I see that? I know, I'm all over the place, but I really wanted to make sure I remembered to tell you guys about my issues with recording. I know, that's kind of how it is sometimes when you switch stuff around. Like, sometimes it's a pain. Sometimes it's really hard to adapt. I don't know. It'll be fine later. It'll be fine when we get around to it. Where'd my little block of cobblestone go? Okay. So what we want now probably is... Oh wait, we just need sticks. We can make more sticks, of course. There we go. And from there, can we use up the rest of our coal? No. We got close. So we'll get a few sticks. Do we have an axe? Do we have an actual axe? I feel like we do. I feel like we did. Alright, so we got a plan. We'll get some more wood. We'll get some more stone. And then the next time we will finish that dumb ring around the world. Hopefully. At some point we'll do stuff like that. So how? It's been a while. I talked about a bunch of stuff. How are you guys? Are you doing okay? Week to week going fine? It's almost spring. I know we didn't really have much of winter. Or at least I didn't. I don't know about you guys. Like, we had a few days where it was cold. We had some snowfall. But as someone who lives in the Mitten, I'm a little sad to no longer see winter. On one hand, like, I'm a little happy too. Like, who wants to deal with plowing like driveways and stuff and getting your feet cold and slush and like the potential for ice to form on roads and hurt people? But it is kind of nice just to have like a few months of just, you know, a winter wonderland. That's all I ask. That's all I want. Not so much. Is that too hard to grasp? And it might be. It might be asking a bit much. Alright, this one looks like it's falling apart. Pretty well. Pretty swell. We can now take a nap, I imagine. I don't think we got any little baby trees yet, though. And I wonder if any spooky friends will pop up if we just hang out here for a while. We do need to fight more stilt guys. That's their official name. Apparently. They look like long shy guys, though. It's hard to tell with the Minecraft, like, graphics. But, oh well. Come on. Oh, I need to make some room for myself, don't I? Oh, that was easy. Okay. I hear something. But like out here, it could just be a... It could just be a friend. Couldn't it? But yeah, I tried so many things to get OBS to work. I was really hoping something would pan out. And I think it's probably just going to be like, get a different computer. Get a different computer, try some different cables, and if that doesn't work, then it's just, you know, OBS hates you. Or it hates your capture card. Try a different one. Try try out the Elgato you haven't tried out, the newer one. And the only reason I haven't tried it out on the computer that I have is it won't work on its native like Elgato software. So I was kind of bummed about that. So originally I didn't really want to use OBS. I don't know. But then with the Rec Central being weird, I was like, let's just try it out. And I kind of liked it. It was fine, I think. I don't know. If it's not, tell me. If there's any weird, like, issues with any of these videos, tell me. I'd like to know. It helps me out to know. Like, I can't improve unless I'm aware. And sometimes I see things, and sometimes I don't. Like, I really need to get better about, like, making notes, like, right after I'm done recording. Like, oh yeah, you coughed at this point in this video. But it's kind of hard to just put stuff down, you know, at that point. Like, when you're playing. Like, I already have issues with... I have a lot of vocal pauses, I know that from editing. I have a lot of, like, ums and ahs, you know? And you know is a big one. I say so much. I'm sorry. I always say it, don't I? And then I'm just bad about running out of things to say. I guess I'm not a very entertaining person. But enough about the depressing, like, analytics of it all. Let's talk about what we've done this week. I actually got a lot of editing done. Like, not all the editing I wanted done, but enough to make the future a little easier. So that's good. That's all we need. But I had a weird issue lately, or I say lately, today, when I was gonna upload some Smash Bros videos, where YouTube wouldn't show me any of my uploaded videos, like on the channel, like on your personal like channel list of your own videos, like it was like, you don't have any videos. I was like, that's not good. But then I went through the but like you can still see them like in certain regards, like if you try to search for your videos, it'll be like, oh yeah, I'll show you your last 5. So they kind of exist somewhere. But I don't know, it's so bizarre. But I sent feedback to them, and hopefully if they don't get back to me, then I might send them an email as well. I'll be that guy, contacting them in multiple ways. Alright, we need sticks actually. But first we need planks. It's been a while. My brain isn't in plank mode, wood mode, acquire stuff mode. Alright, I think 2 full things of that should be fine. And then we'll have wood for later as well. And there we go. And we don't have any pickaxes laying on the floor? Good. Stick spare pickaxes in here. I hope you guys can't hear my stomach rumbling. I didn't realize I was that hungry. But apparently I am quite ravenous, so probably do our best to play smart and safe and get some stuff done, and then let me eat something. And that'll be the plan for today. Eat something, take a bath, go to bed. Always a good plan. Doesn't even matter what kind of day it is. Good day, bad day. That's my plan. We're gonna get rid of that one. We'll move them. We'll move them. We'll try to make sense of this all. We'll try to make some sense of it all. There, I don't think that'd be excessive. Yeah, I had to work 6 days in a row because my boss changed things around on me, and that's no fun. But like, he didn't adjust anybody else, so there's literally no one scheduled for tonight. So that's hilarious. I really hope I don't get a phone call at like 11 p.m. Hey, so we realized you weren't scheduled for tonight, and that's not good. And it's like, I realized this before my last night of the week, so oopsie doodles. Or I mean the last night before my days off, not the last night of the week. I still got a few nights. That's the cool thing about having like a Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Wednesday, Thursdays as your weekend. It kind of sucks, because everybody else has, you know, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. I just don't know how people get stuff done when they work full time. I'm barely getting anything done. I'm always kicking myself, and it's like, you record like a bunch of hours a week, and you have to edit that and upload that, so don't worry about it. Like, that's something. I want to do art, though. I want to do art. And instead of just saying it, I just keep looking at stuff on, like, Amazon and buying stuff on Amazon. That has been the thing I'm dreaming of, is having 2 weeks off in August and just having some time to make some art. That'd be really cool. I'm buying wood blocks, if you want to. If you were wondering, I'm buying wood blocks. And then we're also buying, what else was it? It was wood blocks, and my brain is dead. Is wood blocks, well, like little wood blocks, like 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. Like, they're centimeter square. So that's, no, not this way. We lost all our stupid stuff. Oh, that happens, doesn't it? Well, let's see if anything survived. I don't think it did. I think everything's gone. And we should have just jumped out. I don't think we could have. I think we would have been in too deep. But at least we made a lot of pickaxes. We lost all our torches though. That's painful. That's the real pain right there. The torches. Everything's so finite in this world. Also, I learned that I cannot transfer worlds from That could have been bad. Where the heck am I? Oh, I know where I am. We're right where we need to be. Well, that was easy. Some stuff survived. Not much. None of the torches lived? All the torches are gone? Well, that's no fun. We got some cobblestone, though. Screw you. And we lost some of our armor, all of our torches, one of our axes. But we got to keep our carrots and our whatevers. Okay. Well, wait a second. Can't we just... get up from here? Okay, that makes sense. I know where we are now. That saves some time. Considering how we're only 20 minutes in, there's a part that's like, and this is where you exit and don't save, and this is where we just restart the video. But we talked about some important things, I think, and that would be a shame to just discount it all. Besides, Minecraft is entirely about, like, how you manage stuff, and managing stuff is also your life and your lack of it. Okay. So I'm a little sad, but it could have been worse. At least we got more sticks. And more pickaxes. Jeez Louise. Okay. Maybe we should have kept the wood one. Maybe it would have... That would have been really funny if we would have had the wood one and all the other ones were gone. That would have been... disasterific. And it's not like we lost that much. We lost a full stack of torches. It's tragic. But we've experienced tragedy before. And we will experience it again. At some point. Okay. And I mean, I should have been paying attention. That was a very rookie mistake. I don't know. Oh, and we probably want armor, don't we? Armor would be nice. Armor is always good. Let's be a fully clothed... We just got a hat and a frog pants. Okay. Where'd we stick our extra armor? Don't we have... Yeah, we need this. And we don't have any... Oh, we do have frog booties. Good. There we go, frog feet. And there we are. And we lost the little bit of cobblestone we had, so that's fun. Do we have more? Do we have any... Okay. Let's do this stuff. Adventure awaits and all that. Oh man, off to a great start. It's always a fun time with Luppi. Oh hey buddy. When did you decide to come up here? Where'd you spawn from, big boy? Probably somewhere in these dank wherevers, you know? Not as well lit up as it could be. And there. We don't have to worry about it for a while, that'd be nice. And then... No, that's not the way. Other one. Where's the other one? Wait, really? That's not much of a drop at all. Wow. Okay. Neat. Okay. So let's use some of that. We'll just do that. And mineshaft number 3 will be christened here. Till we fall into more till we fall into more lava or whatever. Seems fine. Another digging episode. Oh well. And at least we got to keep the iron pickaxe. So we get to experience getting more redstone and not using it. Hooray. That's what we love to do. Okay. Gravel. Probably a good point to put up some torches. But yeah, I have been reading stuff lately. I think the only new thing I've read is the first volume of My Name is Shingo. It's by the manga author who wrote and drew Cat Eye Boy, Orochi, and Orochi is the only one I've read. I haven't read Cat Eye Boy at all. I don't know. Like, what's their name? I want to say it's like Umio Spaz or something like that. Something like that. Like it's an Umio. It's like a name that starts with an O, not an O, a U and an S. That's their name. And My Name is Shingo is about a boy and a girl who explore a factory that the boy's father works at that just installed a robot to assemble parts. And it's allegedly about how the robot gains sentience and how it reacts to the real world, or to like just experiencing like life, you know? I don't know. We haven't gotten to the part where it's like doing stuff yet. It's still very much about the boy and girl. So we'll see. We'll see. Like, the guy's known for like horror manga and like existential stuff, so we'll see where it goes. I'm kind of excited for volume 2. Like, it was a larger one, and sometimes I don't have time to read the larger ones like the day I get them. Diamonds. Nice. All we had to do was just pick this area and keep going. Nice. I think we'll leave the diamonds there though in case we like have an accident. You never know, there'll be a cave or if there'll be lava, so you know. We'll just do it up careful style. Cautious style. See? What'd I say? What did I say? I said a thing? This reminds me of that area in Ocarina of Time where the Redeads are underneath the grave. I know it's not, but it kind of gives me that vibe. There's gold in them dar hills, but no diamonds. A lot of iron though. Okay. So how do I want to do this? Because usually I don't want to be all exposed to stuff. But we do want to keep that open, I think, because that's more stuff to grab. And a nice little cozy area. that we can hide out in. And then what else have I read? I can't see anything in the dark, so I don't actually have any more. That's the only thing that stuck out to me was the new thing. My name is Shingo. Let's see. I know I haven't read it yet, but I got the last volume of Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible, so that's cool. It's a cute little, like, love story between, like, high schoolers. I know, that's a lot of manga, though. Cute little love stories about, high school crushes and whatever. At least this one, like, for a while, it seemed like everything that was coming out was all about, like a sassy girl or a mean girl, like, bullying a guy. So it's nice to see something, and, like, that's kind of how Kubo is at first, but, like, it doesn't stay that way. And it's never, like, mean-spirited. But, I don't know. If you're a fan of teasing Master Tagagi, but you don't like seeing, like, the main lead be a complete idiot the whole way through, yeah, Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible is a pretty neat little series. Let's see, anything else? Kind of at a dead end mentally. I just hope this video turns out, like, okay. It's been a while since I've used Rec Central, so we'll see. If the settings aren't okay, we'll adjust them and we'll go from there. Hopefully we don't I don't know, if we lose this video, oh well. You won't get to see me, lava pit myself once again. But you also won't get to hear me talk, so that's unfortunate. And then I still have to play a lot of Smash Bros. I slept really well today. Like, I've been sleeping really poorly all week. Like, I'm talking like getting 4 to 5 hours only. Even though I gave myself the time to sleep more. So that's really frustrating. When you go to bed on time and then wake up early. For multiple days in a row. But yeah, I slept like 10 hours, so didn't get anything done. But definitely needed it. And I'm gonna upgrade my phone. I got the new phone, so I just have to I need to plug it in and turn it on and see the steps for transferring the phone data plan and see what I need to do to transfer all the data I have on it anyways, like my, you know, my pictures and random stuff. Like, a lot of it's just gonna be transferred over when I stick the micro SD card in. But I don't know what else will be transferred or need to be transferred, so I'm just gonna look up the steps and do it step by step and get it all set up. Yeah, should be good. It's just a slightly better version of the phone I have currently. One that will be getting updates for the next 3 years, so, you know, that's good. Didn't break the bank. Don't have to worry about a new service plan until, like, next year, so that's a beautiful thing. But that was the planned big purchase for this month, and then I don't know if I'll do a planned big purchase for April. There's a part that's just like, nah, just take a break, save your money, and then in May or June, get new glasses, and then we'll go from there. And then just kind of keep buying, like, small little art things. I really want to buy spray paint and canvases, but canvases can be expensive. But I would love to just have some time to just screw around with some canvases, get various kinds of gesso too, like the black kind and the clear kind, and then just have some fun with it. Get some clear coat and have some fun with spray painting on canvases and then painting over that. That's the kind of art I want to do lately. I'm also, like, I also did buy little, like, plastic eyes. And I really just want to put them in clay and just make some sculptures with, like, funky photorealistic eyes, you know? That'd be kind of funny. Especially if they're like just random like bowls and jar shaped things. I don't know, I love that. That's the kind of art that I kind of make. When I was in college, that was definitely one of the things I wasted my time on was making things. Oops, come on. Come on. There we go. Was making things that were basically shaped kind of like vases or jars. Or if you're fancy, vases and... How would you pronounce jars fancy? Jars? Vases, vases. Jars are already like that, so... Jars? Jars? Nah, that wouldn't work. That doesn't have any... I don't think you can make jars fancy. Maybe you can if you have a better grasp of the English language than I do. But I can't make it fancy. Unfortunately. And the real question is, will there be a side this way where we reach the edge of the world closer than the other one? And which way would that be? And by knowing which two sides are shorter, can we kind of get a position for how things are top side? Because I'm all turned about how things would be. Well, we'd probably want to do it. Nope. Placed them in the wrong way. Okay. That's good enough. I feel like we don't have enough stone to complete that bridge, but we do have enough... I don't know, though. I don't know. We got a bunch of other stuff in here, too, though. So... I feel like if we had a full inventory of stone, that'd be enough. I don't think... Oh, hey, emerald. Weird. We don't see those very often. I guess we're under mountains. Crazy. Can you even see them? They're right there. Neat. And we didn't even need to trade with any villagers, any piantas. Neat. But yeah. Yeah, see, there's my vocal pause. But yeah, let's talk about something. I would love to just go on a rant about Bigfoot. But this isn't really the time or the place. But we can go over some, like, crypt notes, you know, script notes, whatever. I think it would be crypt notes. Some of my opinions. Like, I've always been fascinated by the idea of Bigfoot. Like, the idea that, like, there's just some sort of wild creature that, like, we just can't, like, catch or understand out in the woods. But it also kind of terrifies me. Like, the idea that, like, this elusive, cryptic creature could be watching us and we can't ever, like, see it. Or, like, we're not good at perceiving it and we only, like, see it by accident. That's kind of terrifying. Like, that's kind of the idea, like, with all, like, the cryptids and stuff, like... If there truly are, like, large animals that we're struggling to, or not struggling, but that we just haven't encountered or found, like, that's terrifying. Like, what level of brain power and, like, natural skills they must have in order to stay elusive for so long. Did something fall around me? Or did I just hear something? I think I'm just hearing water. I think I'm just hearing water. Or lava. Could be either way. Nope, I hear bones. I see him. I see you. Oh, he got me. Hey, friend. Okay, so are we gonna take him down? We'll try. There we go. Oh, that could have been bad. I'm not seeing anything we're looking for though, so okay. Let's see. We're just gonna... What are we gonna do? We're gonna dig this. And then we're gonna dig that out. And then, do we have any... Yeah, we got gravel. Granite. Granite. We got granite. We don't want to... We don't want to use gravel to make a roof. And there. At least we know we've got an area we can explore if we need to. If we want to. Sometimes knowing about stuff is all you really need to know. Yeah, back to Bigfoot. And how I personally find the idea of Bigfoot scary. Like, I'd kind of prefer it not to exist, period. Like, I'd still be creeped out going into the woods. Whether it's with people or alone. But that's just me. But yeah, Bigfoot, man, like... I don't know, I really do enjoy the idea that it's either an earlier human species or like another ape species that just evolved concurrently, like, alongside humans. Like, it's not part of the, like, Homo lineage, but it's just another ape that, like, evolved to be, like, upright. Like, that's wild. That's really cool to think about. But, like, the common sense, like, the science of it is, like, it just doesn't make sense for there to be a breeding population and us not to ever, like, encounter it. Like, a lot of the animal species we're discovering now are, like, really small or, like, in really weird areas. Or, like, one that kind of is not that common, but might become more common as we, do genetic, like, testing on animals, is species where your eye can't tell them apart, but genetically they're distinct from each other. Like, you see it in fish a lot. And I don't even know if, like, there's other animal species that have, like, a similar thing. Where, like, oh dear. Well, we found lava. And we didn't fall into it this time. Nice. That is a crap ton of lava, though. Like, it's deep enough where, whole things of... don't affect it. That's... wild. That's why we got our granite. So we can just make a bridge. As long as nothing ambushes us, we'll be fine. As long as nothing unexpected happens and I don't panic, like, we'll be fine. I don't expect anything to do that, but, you know, you can never really tell. See? That was unexpected. But not impossible to deal with on its own. So that's good. Well, we are currently in the lava pits. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, we're just gonna keep doing our best. And hope to gosh nothing, like, shoots at us from over there. Okay. Huh. I wonder if that glow is lava or one of our torches from one of our other explorations. I don't think it's gonna be us. I don't think it's one of ours. It'd be funny if it was. And look at that. We're being rewarded for our generosity. You guys can't see, can you? You gotta tell me when you can't. I don't remember. I can kind of see, so I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, we'll place the torch there. We'll pretend that's good enough. And maybe we will use the iron whatever. See how many diamonds we got? A lot. A fair amount. And we've almost got a bridge to the other area. Cool, cool. Now we just got to be careful. Get out of here alive with our shiny stash of whatevers, and it'll be fine. Take them up to a chest and come back down and keep digging a tunnel. And if we get all the way to the edge of the world, we'll dig another. You know what? We can probably... There we go. And look at that. We didn't really mine too much, and we're already back to, like, what? Level 5. Cool, cool. We're moving really fast, or am I just, like... I think we are. That's how fast we move when we run, though. And that's the water pit. Okay. Yeah. And this is our... diamond buddies. Are there more? There are. Good. That's it. Okay. Unless... Nope, just gold. Okay. I expected. I know what I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, we found more diamonds. That's good. And now let's get out of here without defeating ourselves. Or being destroyed. Both would be bad. Yeah, it's nice to know there's an easier way up here. Really? I hear you. I see you. I don't see all of them, but I saw one. I saw the one. Where are you trying to ambush me, buddy? Where are you? I heard you. It's daylight, so you're not coming from up here. Come on, let me get up. Okay. I'd say, other than the initial hiccup of losing all our stuff and falling into the lava, we're doing okay so far. Found a bunch of diamonds. We left our door unlocked, so anybody could just wander in and touch our things. I know that's on me, but you know, I'm not a fan of it. We'll stick these wherever. We got more, right? We got another one? Yeah, we got 4 now. That's cool. Got more of that. Do we have... Yeah, we got redstone there. Where do we have mushrooms? Where do we keep our mushrooms? I don't know. That is a good question. Where do we keep the mushrooms now? Okay. We do have a fair amount of stuff. Okay, we're just gonna sleep. Okay. I was gonna eat a carrot, but you know what? We'll sleep instead. Sometimes that's just how the day goes. And we got iron ore. might keep the granite. It's kind of useful sometimes. Or at least I found it pretty useful. I'll probably want to eat. And we will stick the iron in a... We'll stick it outside. That's right. You belong there. Someday we'll get more lava for you. Someday. It'll be fine. Okay, let's see. And we do have enough pickaxes, I think. Maybe not to get us to the end, but to get us somewhere. So we'll probably just keep digging until we until we get to the end of our pickaxing, and then we'll get to the surface and call it goodsie. Maybe we'll make some bread. We'll get some wheat and make some bread and call that goodsies. Down I go. Yeah. And it'd be a little nicer to just have a path straight up, like just to dig like a winding way up. So we didn't have to keep going through the cave like we do. Not a big deal, but it could help. It could definitely streamline things. Or if we could figure out where we are above ground, we could, or could just dig up. I don't care. Like that'd be kind of cool, just to have random spots where we could just get back to the mine. That's really far out. We're gonna want to hang hard here, aren't we? There we go. And is that enough? No. Almost, though. I'm confident we'll have enough at some point. But yeah, I also got to play the Steam Deck a little bit. Got to experience some of the some more of the games that says don't work on it. Sometimes all that means is like before you start playing the game, like a window pops up that you can't get through with controllers. So that's unfortunate. Part of me though, it's like, yeah, but what if you plugged a mouse and a keyboard into it? Would that like would that and a controller allow you to get past anything? And make it a pain to record the way I do it, but I don't know. Tried playing some Getting Over with Bennett Foddy with a controller, and that was a very weird experience. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but watching other people play it, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I just need to play it on the computer, on the PC. Or play with a mouse and keyboard. Get a nice little lap desk, get a mouse and keyboard. Let you guys listen to some ASMR clickety-clacketing as I struggle to play this game. And also talk through it while also clickety-clacketing. That'd be hilarious. I don't know. That might just remind me of when I first started out, like, not knowing that, or trying to hide the controller button presses with a bunch of different ways, and none of them really worked out. So, I don't know. I guess, like, considering my recent issues and the issues of the past, like, I really haven't come that far, but, like, we've definitely come a little bit further. Can't wait to go even further and be like, oh yeah, I can't even recognize the way I used to do YouTube compared to what I do now. Though that will be the day. The day when everything works out perfectly and we're a straight up VTuber. That'd be that's what it's all about. The 3D avatar, baby. Living the dream. And we got some more granite. Nice. Also, my parents' cat has been really clingy lately. I don't know why. Maybe she's just like... I don't know. Like, she gets in moods sometimes where, like, she'll just stay in one place all the time. And, like, it's usually, like, a nice little vantage point, like, on the table. Or, like, on something that's high up so she can look out a window. But sometimes it's just, like, wedged, like, in the bathroom. She's a very strange kitty. She was we don't know if she was like feral or if she was just abandoned, but she was found outside by one of my mom's co-workers, so I don't know. Very strange kitty. Very nice though, just very inconsiderate with the claws. Very scratchy, and that's just how cats are. Like, it's a part of them. Like, they use them not just for attacking and destroying stuff, but for, when they use their paws, they also use their claws, often. And for those of us with soft, exposed skin, that really stinks. It really stinks. But it's not like the cats are doing that on purpose. They're just doing what they usually do. Especially because, like, unlike dogs, like... I don't know, sometimes dogs do things without really realizing what they're doing either, though. Like, I feel like that's kind of a cat's default mode. Not really cognizant of their choices and how their choices affect things. Sometimes they are. Like, they can definitely do math and stuff. Like, they can figure out, like, how high they need to jump and how much strength they need to get to where they want to be. Sometimes it's like, I don't know, there's just not much going on in a cat's brain. Don't hurt me, cat lovers. Like, I love cats too. I've had so many. Buried so many more. But I don't know. They're definitely a very unique animal. Just like Bigfoot, if it existed. I don't know. Like, I guess to me, the thing about Bigfoot is... Oh, yeah. Hey, friend. The thing about Bigfoot is... It's at least... a little more likely to exist than, like, the Loch Ness Monster. Unless the Loch Ness Monster was something really mundane, like just a giant catfish or a giant eel. Or, an oarfish, or heaven forbid it actually turns out to be like some sort of like weird nondescribed seal or sea lion, you know, that'd be funny. Like all the theories about how the Loch Ness Monster can survive without being spotted all the time, and it turns out no, it was just a giant seal with a long neck. That'd be hilarious. But no, like, I definitely think there is something, and I definitely think more than that there's something to, like, all the stories, like, because stories are stories. At the end of the day, like, just because I say I saw one, or because somebody else said they saw one, doesn't mean that's true. And that's not to call everybody who has a Bigfoot story a liar. Definitely not. That's kind of a bridge too far, personally. But that is, like, it is a pretty fantastic story. A pretty fantastic experience. And in order to be really, like, appreciated as for what it is, we need fantastic evidence. And that's something we don't have at all for Bigfoot. Like, even if it is, like, a cryptic being, you'd expect, like, us to find a body at some point, like, you know, like, even if they're, like, human intelligent and they know that they can never let a human being, like, ever have any scrap of information about them, like, you'd think we'd still find a body at some point. In a cave, in the woods, like, somehow, some way, we'd have to stumble upon something, right? So the fact that we haven't is kind of disheartening. On the other hand, it's kind of nice because it means like nobody's hunted one, and that's cool. We don't have any actually documented Sasquatch human murders going on, so that's cool. But one thing that always sticks in my mind is just like the Patterson-Gimli tape is pretty much the only real, like, and it's not really evidence, and I feel like I've said this before when getting on this subject, but it's not really evidence because there's so much about the tape we don't know specifically. And it's like, on one hand, we know like it's some guy on a team of guys looking for Bigfoot in California or Oregon on the West Coast. I don't really remember what state it was. Like, they heard that people saw Bigfoots there, they went to see a Bigfoot, and they actually filmed one. And that's really convenient, but there is a kind of a logic to, like, I heard there were things here, so I went to the place where they said there were things, and I saw a thing. Like, it's dumb, but, like, it makes sense, right? But the big things, like, we don't know what speed it was originally filmed at. So when you're watching it, like, there's a few different versions. Like, there's the original, like, air quotes original version, which is kind of slow, and people say that's the most realistic version, or the version that makes you think it's not human. Then there's various sped up versions, and, like, that's kind of the big issue is, like, when it's slowed down, like, it looks less human, but when it's sped up, it looks very much like a human walking. Like, you don't really get a feel for, like, its mass or its physicality when it's sped up. But, the conversations, I remember when I was a kid, like, watching, like, the documentaries and stuff about, like, debunking Bigfoot. And, like, not really being impressed with them because, like, we've never had the costume, you know? Like, and granted, it's probably just, like, if it was fake, if these guys really did, like, have a costume, they probably got rid of it. I mean, that's the easiest thing. Like, sure, somebody could make money by selling and being like, I was Bigfoot. But why would you let anybody do that? Like, if you do all this work to set up such a hoax, why would you let anybody on the team even have the opportunity to claim that? And, like, there's been a few people who've claimed to be the Bigfoot in the tape. And while one of them specifically, I don't remember his name, can do the walk really convincingly, like, there's not any evidence that, like, any of the people who claim to be Bigfoot actually went on this expedition with, was it Bob Giblin and, what was Patterson's first name? I don't remember. But yeah, Patterson and Giblin had a few people. They had horses and stuff. They went all over on this, like, little expedition, and I want to it was somewhere on the West Coast, like Washington, Oregon, California. I want to say California, but that's where all the that's where the Bigfoot stuff kind of started. So, I don't know. It's kind of something that always gets me, is like, we don't have any proof that there was a costume. And, like, you can't say, like, the lack of a costume is proof. And, like, I remember, like, allegedly the guy who made the costumes for the Planet of the Apes, like, in the 70s or 60s, whenever they were doing that movie, that series of movies, like, he said he couldn't make a costume that looked that good in regards to the Patterson-Gimli tape, but I don't even know if that's a real quote from him. I know it comes up in Bigfoot circles a lot, but, like, I don't know if that's actually, like, a real thing he said. Like, it's really easy to just make up stuff, you know? Unfortunately. So yeah, we don't know. And even if he didn't have the skills to do it, like, let's be really clear, like, making a costume that's only gonna be worn for, like a few seconds worth of video, which granted, if they were doing multiple takes would be like hours, but that's still not the same as making ape-like costumes where parts need to move for the people inside for filming. And you have to take into consideration like how people are gonna be, like how many takes we'll have to go through, how warm these suits are as well. Like, the guy making the Planet of the Apes costumes has a little different set of considerations than the average person, you know? And that's just not to say he doesn't have the skills to do it, it's just like he's got different considerations. But I don't know, those are just some things I think about sometimes in regards to like Bigfoot. It's a topic, I don't know, I think about it when I play Minecraft because I would really love to have like a Sasquatch like mob in Minecraft. I think that'd be pretty cool. There we go. There we go. And then we'll make sure we can breathe, and we'll close this up. And there we go. Okay. Can I do this? Almost. There we go. And we'll just have to remember that this is the bonus area that leads to the big flooded bonus area. Hooray. And potentially, there's even more flooded stuff on the other side of this rock. Hooray. You never know. That's the way it could be. And I feel like there were more diamonds. We left some diamonds back there, didn't we? So we have to remember to get those before we leave. And that's it. That's our pickaxe for today. And I feel like it was floor diamonds this time, right? It was a floor diamond. Let's see. Was I right? Was I wrong? Yeah, I'm right. Neat. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, I like that, though. Really leveling up. And we'll just fill this in with dirt. We got some. It's okay. Oops. Buried myself. Trapped myself in. Cool, cool. And this is out, right? I think so. I think... Yeah. Yeah, it's out. And we'll just want to make sure that whenever we reach the, Did we already pass it? Did we already pass... No, we're coming up to it. Do we have more? We got 2 pieces of granite. Okay. That might be all we need. Just gotta make sure we remember. And it was. Perfect. Nice. It all comes all together. Nice. Like, in terms of like supernatural things, or like, I guess not supernatural, but the unknown cryptids. Like, I feel like Bigfoot would be one of the ones where it could be possible, but only under certain conditions. And that main condition is like, it doesn't have a big population, as far as we can tell. And it has to be at least like as intelligent as we are. That would be another big one. Yeah, let's just go up the other way. So otherwise, like, it really wouldn't make sense that we wouldn't have, like, figured it out. Like, at least with, like, big bodies of water, like lakes or oceans, seas, like, at least we can say, like, we haven't explored them all. We haven't fully figured out everything about them. That it's literally impossible to make sure that we've, like, run our proverbial fingers, our metaphorical fingers through every, like, drop of the ocean. So there's always a chance, but it's not very likely. Like, I don't think the Megalodon's out there swimming around. And like I said, I don't believe the Loch Ness Monster is probably a thing unless it's, like, a fairly mundane thing. Which is unfortunate, because I know a lot of people would be really disappointed by that. Like, if it's not a plesiosaur or some other, like, creature, they're gonna be straight up disappointed. I don't really mind either way. Like, kind of nice knowing that there isn't some sort of weird dinosaur-like creature, some ancient reptile just poking up and being a ding-dong sometimes. Do we have all the stone we need? Probably not. I'm gonna say probably not. That's fine. That's just perfect for me. Let's see. What do we need otherwise? And we'll put the iron back in the whatever. And we'll grab a pickaxe. We may place this stuff in the wrong way. Stick you. Where's the iron? There it is. This probably isn't enough to get us done, but it will get us further. Sometimes that's all we need. And it would be nice to knock this out this time, just so we don't have to waste 2 videos on doing like these long, pointless tasks. Like, being able to knock it out either this time or next time would be pretty nice. And we did find a lot of diamonds. We might have found all the diamonds we need, actually. I don't know. What was bobbing up and down there? Oh, dolphins. They're just on the edge of the world. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I really didn't know what I was looking at. When I saw something bobbing in the water, I didn't know what I was looking at. And which way would be faster? I mean, if we want to reach the other side, I feel like going from here and just placing blocks down would be the fastest way, I guess. Let's see if we can at least reach a corner. And if we can, it would be nice if we could. It would be nice to just get it done with. Okay, so we see snow here. So that's good to know. If we build a thing here, we could get snow. Or is it just because we're high up and we'd see snow anywhere? I'm still seeing rain though. And like, it's only on this edge. And maybe if we were out here all around, but I feel like it's only like in this corner. Okay. Interesting. Come on. Consistent block laying means this goes faster. Come on. Like, I don't know. I really do like the idea that like chupacabras are just like dogs with manes though. I don't know. But I feel like when you hear like chupacabra, when you read chupacabra stories, like, I don't know, they're always really bad at describing the animal. Or like when they do give descriptions, like it's like, I saw a big evil beast attack my cattle, you know? Or I saw something that looked kind of like a, and like nobody actually says like I saw something that looked like a kangaroo. Even though like that's the conclusions like some people will make. Like nobody says like, yeah, I saw a kangaroo that was sucking the blood out of my cattle. Well, it looked kind of kangaroo-ish, like it had a thick tail and it had a large arched back. I don't know, I feel like people have a really weird view of what kangaroos are because of cartoons and stuff. Because real kangaroos, like people are always like surprised by how muscular they are and how tall they are and how mean they can look, you know? Sometimes they look like they're just chill dudes, but I don't know. They drown things. They drown dogs intentionally, you know? And I mean, that's one way to survive. You know, if your biggest predator is like human beings and they work with dogs, like drown the dog. Don't even give them a chance. It's terrible, and I mean, it's not mean if it's just a kangaroo drowning a dog. That's the circle of life. But I don't know. And then there's what's the aquatic thing that's I forget the name of it, but it's supposed to be like a shark octopus thing. Like that's pretty cool. I don't think it exists. I don't like. Would it be possible at some point in the past or in the future for a shark to gain appendages? I don't think so. They've been like really and I say unchanged, like there's been a lot of speciation, and thus there's evolution going on, but they've been relatively unchanged for like hundreds of millions of years. Like, you're shaped like a missile, you have your bones are cartilage, you swim forever. Like, we're just adapting like what sensory organs you focus on most and like what things you eat. What kind of teeth do you need for that, you know? Do you need your eyes, or do you focus on like sensing blood or electrode or like electricity? I don't know. Sharks are wild. Sharks are wild. Like they're older than trees. Like that's insane, but I don't know, think about it. Like a lot of the older aquatic animals as families, as species, have existed longer than like most things on land. That's wild. Like, if it's older than if it's older than a lobed-finned fish, then it's older than like, or it's almost as old as like random. It's probably older than plants and animals on land. That's pretty wild to think about. I guess I'd love to know like the origin of life. Like where exactly did life forms first develop on Earth? So there's a lot of theories on it. Like one of the more common ones, like the primordial soup one, was just like, you know, the early oceans were full of chemicals and stuff. And these chemicals just kind of like formed complex acids, and then the complex acids and other molecules formed proteins, and these proteins kind of worked together to form like the first semblances of like RNA, and then RNA kind of became more complicated and mixed together, and stuff became like self-replicating, and that's how we got like simple organisms. I don't know. Like I think it's really neat that there's life in all these different areas. Like I think about the like the tube worms and the bacteria mats and the crabs that live on the ocean vents on the bottom of the ocean. And it's wild to me that like life found a way to get down there. Like that's so fascinating. And like what happens when one of these vents close off? Like the whole colony just dies? Like all the tube worms, all the bacteria, all the crabs are just gone? Or do they like have time to like migrate. I don't know. Like I assume they would. I assume they could find like they gotta have senses where they can. At the same time, like if there's a bunch of these events, like maybe one closing off doesn't matter because like another one opens up. Like it's all a lot of pressure, you know? It's all just heated water moving around. I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting though if it turns out simple life. Okay, we don't want that. There we go. If it turns out like simple life evolved within the Earth and then colonized outward, like through these vents, like that's where bacteria came from. They came from inside the Earth. That'd be wild. And it makes a certain amount of sense. Like you'd imagine, like once you get over the high amount of heat and crushing pressure, like it's just slowly acclimating to moving up. I don't know. That's kind of mind-boggling to think about. And maybe that's how life on a planet did evolve. You never know. Like the fact that life on Earth basically has existed almost the entire time of the planet Earth existing kind of implies that like life finds a way pretty quick. And once it does take root, like it's there. And maybe the Great Filter, like that's the theory on why we don't encounter like life while we're looking for it all up in space, is like the Great Filter. And maybe the Great Filter is just, it's not like, maybe it's both. Maybe it's something in the past and something in the future. Like maybe it's Great Filters, plural. But maybe the most important thing about the Great Filter is like life that's self-sustaining in a way. Because we know, at least on our understanding of history, like, okay, we're almost at the corner, I think. Like, we'll probably run out before we get to the other edge, but we probably will get to the corner. I hope. That, like, life has almost made itself extinct multiple times, and probably enduring that is what determines whether or not life gets to continue on your planet. I don't know. But, like, you know, life on this planet has survived the Great Oxidation event. We've survived numerous extinctions caused by, like, asteroids and comets and whatever colliding with our planet. Like, it's pretty wild. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Like, it's always really neat to, like, read older books about stuff and see how it's changed compared to, like, contemporary understanding. I don't know. I've always loved reading about stuff like that. Like back when I was a kid, like the canine, is it canine? The canine collision, the canine extinction event wasn't like truly like peer reviewed, I guess. Like they assumed it had to have happened because there was the irradiated layer of not irradiated, but like a very special layer of dust across the entire planet at a very specific time frame, which was 65 million years ago. That's where we get that number. And they assumed it had to have occurred because of a giant collision with an asteroid, but they never really had like an impact crater until they found one off the coast of Mexico, I want to say. And then there's a word I can't pronounce, starts with the letter C, and that's where the impact crater is. I don't know. That stuff is so cool. I want to know more about the world. Like, I don't know. Like, if aliens exist and I've been watching this planet, like, I hope they've got some good footage. I know we'll never see it, but I really hope they do. Nope, we are not close to the corner of the world. We still got a ways to go. Dang. We're gonna run out of blocks before we get to the corner. Well, at least we shortened the trip, though. At least we shortened the amount of work we'll have to do next time. Next time we work on this, we'll probably, I don't know, maybe we'll mine to the edge of the world. And that one tunnel. That'd be cool. I just hate to do multiple videos of mining in a row. Because I know it gets boring. It's so dumb. Like, I could edit it out, but then I wouldn't have anything to show you guys. And I only get to play for like 2 hours a week, so we gotta make the most of it. Besides, there are worse things than just mining or placing blocks. Like, we get to see spiders crawl. We get to see the world down there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Could be worse. Man, I am so disappointed we aren't closer to the edge of the world. And it makes sense though we're not. Like, it's a decent size. But still, I was hoping that I wasn't seeing like a render distance. I was hoping I was seeing the edge of the world. Oh hey, maybe that is the corner. Will we make it? That is the question. I remember making some of those. Wow. Got like 5 of them. Nice. Come on. Consistent block laying means we move faster. Okay, let's do this up. And we'll probably call it a day once we get all these blocks placed down. I think that'll be the end of the video. Hey, another spider. Nice. Those are the ones that attack us in a New Super Mario Brothers. They fall from the sky in that one level 8 video. Level 8 level. Wow. A little hard to say some things sometimes, you know? The consonants and the vowels just kind of throw themselves out in random ways. Yeah, there's our animal pool party pit. That was a cute thing we found once. If only we had name tags, we could have name tagged them and penned them in there forever. Let them experience an endless pool party. Yeah, I think that's a Drogo, isn't it? Looks like it. Yeah, I see his little bow. Good for us. Good for us knowing this stuff. Oh, there's another one. Just popped up. Okay. Oh, hey, and there's more guys. And one guy disappeared. And another guy disappeared. And they all disappeared. We're too far away. And we made it to the corner. Nice. I wonder if we won't get close enough to see the other edge of the thing. But hey, at least we don't have to. At least we won't have too much more to go. Well, that's good. And then it's just making sure we can make enough rail, I guess, to go around. I'm kind of into that idea, wasting a bunch of rail just on making a ring to go around the world. And there actually is a way to, well, there is a way to transfer the Wii U world off of the Wii U, but it does involve modding a Wii U. And I don't really want to do that right now. Hey, there's the Ender guy. I see him. Like, my thing is with Stilt Guy, like, it looks like his arms are separate than his legs. Oh, is he mad at us? Is he mad? Or is it just daytime, so he disappeared? It looked like he was running at me. But I'm not hearing it, so it's probably fine. I'm not seeing the other one, so, dang. We've still got a lot of work to do. So, thank you for watching me. It's been a pleasure. We found a lot of diamonds today. That's always perfect. That's beautiful. That's great. We did have an oopsie and lost a lot of torches, a lot of pickaxes, some armor. It's a darn shame. It happens sometimes, though. And then we got this ring almost a little more complete. So that's cool. That's pretty dang awesome. So I'll see you next time. Hopefully we complete a project at some point and keep moving forward with the game. And someday, maybe, just maybe, we'll have a season 2 of this after we slay the Ender Dragon and we move this world to another version of Minecraft. I don't know what it would look like. Like, I really wish I had the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft, like the original, like the non-physical version, because then we could have transferred this world to that one. And then we could transfer this world to from the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft. We could switch it to the Bedrock Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch, which is the one I play, which cannot receive worlds from this version, so that sucks. But we could always we can always mod the Wii U at some point in the future, steal this world, convert it to Bedrock, and then we'd probably have to play it on the computer. I don't think we could. I think we'd have to mod the Nintendo Switch as well to add a level to it artificially like that. I don't know. Of course, maybe if we synced up our account, maybe we could play it if it's on the Bedrock account on the PC Minecraft? I don't know. I've never done that. I don't have my Nintendo Switch Minecraft set up to a Microsoft account. And apparently, this is a fun fact I learned, so this is your reward for watching this whole video. A thing I learned about Microsoft accounts is if you don't use them for 2 years, they get erased. So if you don't play Minecraft, if you only have a Microsoft account for Minecraft and you don't play it for 2 years, you'll lose your Minecraft account, which is wild. So that's a fun fact of the day. Thanks, Microsoft. And I know the original thing I was talking about was like, what would happen if we moved this to a world that was infinite? Like, would we just have this little island and then, like, out there, beyond what we can see right now, beyond our render distance, would there just be stuff? Would it just be a huge ocean? I don't know. I'd like to go even higher, though, and just see the whole world from, like, up on high. That's a little sassy, though. It's a little unnecessary. But I think it would be cool. And I would really like to capitalize on some of these, like, beautiful natural landmarks. Like, we should explore that giant mountain. We should definitely do something with that little area. That could be something. That'd be really cool. I don't know. There's definitely a lot we could be doing. And I'm definitely excited at some point to be the person doing it, I guess. We'll see. As we slowly wander about back. Completely without blocks, other than this andesite that snuck in my inventory. I didn't carelessly leave it there. It snuck into my stuff. What's that house without the roof? That's weird. That's weird, right? Oh, that's the one I made. That's the little... right? I don't know. I don't think I would have done that like that. No, I don't think I would have. I think that's just one that's like that. Weird. Wait, is that like a flower, or is that like our crafting table we put up there? The question mark block. Nice. We need to do that to all the mountains though. Add a little question mark block, like just randomly, just add crafting tables everywhere. Make it really get that Mario flavor. And then all we have to do to get back to the ship is basically go across the forest. But I am enjoying the view here. This is some prime Sasquatch territory, I would say. Like in real life, it would be too small. But for Minecraft, it's fine, I think. I don't know, I'd love to see different kinds of like neutral or like enemy mobs. Like a Sasquatch one that like hides from you and like only punches you in the back or whatever. Or will like pick you up and carry you back to like their cave. Like, can you imagine if there were like Sasquatch caves every once in a while? It did snow. We do have snow. Neat. Like that'd be a thing, a Sasquatch cave. That'd be cool. But I hear they also added a bunch of different wolves, I heard. Like biomes have their own wolves now, so that's cool. I guess for this version it wouldn't matter, we just got Poochie. That's okay. It's too bad we don't have Yoshi horses though. That's a missed opportunity. I just want a game where I can raise baby Yoshis. Give me Nintendogs, but with Yoshi. That's what I want. I want Nintendogs, but with Yoshi. I'm a weirdo. And there we are. Everything we've done once again. From a little higher, not a little higher up. Basically as high up as it usually is from up here. So once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me try to like stay on some sort of point, or at least have something to say. Maybe next time I will know what I've done in a week, or maybe I'll do something unique so Alex will be able to talk about it. Until then, we're just going to keep struggling our way through. We're going to try to make this world a little more explorable, and we'll try to reach the whatever the Ender Dragon is at some point. Maybe when we stop dying to random stuff in this world. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.